loss people and YouTubers. It's Jane here coming to you from Sydney, Australia, and this is my week 6 update on my weight loss surgery, my gastric sleeve. I'm going to start off with some stats. So my highest weight was 88 kilos. My operation weight on the day was 85.9 kilos. My current weight is 77.6. Last week I was 79.1, so I've lost 1.5 kilos this week, so I'm really, really happy with that. And that's a total weight loss of 10.4 kilos. So after all those weeks of nothing happening, finally the weight loss is really, really starting to happen. So very, very excited about that. As my nutritionist told me, I need to make sure that I'm eating enough calories, getting enough protein, and that's when it will start to work for me, which is exactly what's happened. It's still really, really hard getting enough protein. I've probably only been able to get to 60 grams maybe twice this week, but I haven't been I haven't been taking notice too much. That's probably why I've been a bit slack this week. I did kind of have a little bit of a thought this week and realised that, being on soft foods, I can have protein bars as long as they don't have any big pieces in them or any like grains or anything like that. So I have been trying some protein bars. The one that I'm really impressed with at the moment is the Musashi ones, because they're 45 grams of protein and they're pretty big bars, but I can eat half at a time, and that's 45 grams of protein right there straight away. That means I don't have to have a shake, because I'm getting really bored of shakes, really. That's just been going on for ages. I just over shakes completely. So 45 grams of protein, which means I don't have to have, I don't have to struggle as much to get my protein in. So very happy with that. This week it's been quite a emotional week for me. Firstly, to do with food, because meat's still really, really hard for me to digest, so I can't eat very much actual meat at a time. I've only tried seafood and chicken so far. I haven't tried any red meat yet, but chicken is, I can't eat very much of it at all. Probably not, maybe a quarter of a cup, and then I've got to stop, because it just takes my body a very long time to process that meat that's in my stomach. So it's kind of been a little bit, I think that's probably why I haven't been concentrating too much on my food this week, only because it's kind of upsetting that you can't eat the things you want to eat. I love meat. It's so annoying. That I can't eat very much of something that I'm really enjoying, and that's, I mean, I knew that things like this were going to happen, but emotionally it kind of hits you, and what can you do? Just come to terms with it, really. Plus, as I mentioned last week, end of relationship, so that's that's been on my mind a lot this week as well. There has been some. He's going a bit silly, so there's been some stupid text messages and stuff like that from him this week, but I can deal with that. That's easier to deal with than not being able to eat the things I want to eat. Water's still something I've got to concentrate a lot with, to make sure I drink a lot. I've really got to push myself and time myself, set myself some goals. Calories as well is another thing that I've got to try and work out, to make sure I get enough calories. Now that I've kind of realised I can have these protein bars, that's going to be a little bit easier, because they're like 300 calories each, so that's definitely going to help. Other thing that I've been eating this week, cheese platter, like a little mini cheese platter, so little tiny squares of aged cheddar with some quince paste on top. Awesome. And I've got some cream cheese with chives or something like that, and chopped up the Cruskets and used and ate that. I guess you could also cook some veggies and use that to have the cream cheese with. So those they've been really good for little snacks for me. Last weekend went to the water park. I think I mentioned that in my last week's vlog. Went to the water park with my brother and sister-in-law, and it was awesome. It was the first kind of major exercise I've done since the operation. So lots and lots of stairs, lots of cardio, lots of hot strength training things as well, because you're holding on to the floaty things, whatever, as you're coming down. So using stomach muscles, arm muscles, back muscles, leg muscles, everything. So it was really, really great exercise. I did start to feel the burn towards the end of the day for sure. But I was really glad I did it, because it was great fun and really great exercise. And I was totally in, what did I have? I had calamari for my lunch when I was there. Managed 2.5 pieces of calamari, so that was really exciting. It's really funny. I went out to dinner with my friend last Saturday night as well, and had to bring most of it home with me because I couldn't eat it. I've noticed a definite, with losing the 1.5 kilos this week, I've definitely noticed a big change in the way my clothes are fitting. Things are starting to get really baggy on me, especially trousers. So, I've got some smaller size clothes that I've had in storage for a while that I couldn't fit in. So, starting to be able to fit into some of those, and I'm guessing hopefully in the next few weeks I'll be able to get into size 14 Australia. I don't know what that is. I think that's a size 12 in the States or something. And so 6 weeks, my nutritionist said 6 weeks is the minimum before I can wait before trying alcohol for the first time. I'm very excited about that I've hit my 6 weeks, because tonight I'm going to try some alcohol. I've got myself a bottle of wine. Now, I'm not assuming that I'm going to get anywhere near finishing a bottle of wine. A bottle of wine is pretty much what I would, nice meal and a bottle of wine would be my normal Saturday night prior to the surgery. There's pretty much the only night of the week I really drink. And bottle of wine is nothing. It's pretty easy for me to get through. So I've got a bottle of wine ready to go for later tonight, and I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to make sure I drink heaps and heaps of water before I even attempt it, and then just see how I go. Just go really, really slowly, and see how I go with that. So that's pretty much that. I shall let you know in my week 7 vlog how that goes. It's really it's coming up to party season, and I need to get that sorted. So got things coming up, my birthday in a couple of weeks, and then Christmas parties are starting, and so here in Australia alcohol is a big part of social events, and I love wine, so what can I say? Anyway, it's also going to help me get some calories, yay. The other thing I don't know if I mentioned. I think I mentioned in my first vlog that I did that apart from working full time, that I also pet sit, and I have quite a few bookings for Christmas time now, since I'm not going away anymore. So so pet sitting. I've got something like 5 dogs booked in, but they're not all confirmed at the moment. So that, including my dog, there's going to be 10 days where there might be 6 dogs, which is going to drive me crazy, but I'm working for most of those days, so I won't have to be around all day getting driven crazy by them. But that should be lots of fun. I've got one coming over for a meet and greet tonight to see how, so that I can meet the dog, and my dog can meet my dog, their dog can meet my dog, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that will be good match, and it'll be a good sociable dog, because then I have no problems looking after it, because that's a nice big booking, and I'm going to make enough to pretty much pay off my operation. If I get all of those bookings, pretty much will pay off what I had to pay in my operation. Yeah, so very happy about that. I want to say I'm looking forward to it, but I know what it's like to look after multiple dogs, and it drives you insane, especially if they're not particularly well behaved doggies. Well, apart from that, that's pretty much me for week 6. I've got a meeting with my nutritionist next week, because she wasn't available the week after, which would be my 4 weeks on the soft foods. So what she said to me last meeting is that I can, if I'm ready, I feel good enough, I can go on to eating normal foods next week. If not, then I can just wait and see how I go. But pretty much, yes, I'll be able to eat normal food soon. Cravings this week, popcorn for some reason. I never used to eat very much popcorn before, because it wouldn't really agree with me very much. I liked eating it, but yeah, it's just, I couldn't eat too much of it. But I have definitely been craving popcorn. I don't know if it's because I keep seeing popcorn on TV. I don't know, but anyway, that's something I'll try. And nuts. I've been craving nuts since the very beginning. I can't wait to try nuts. Yeah. Cashews, peanuts, macadamias. Yum, 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 yum. Well, I'm going to cut it short here. I don't want to keep going for too long, because my videos keep getting really, really long. And I'm up to 11.5 minutes already. Okay. So I hope that everybody has a great week, and please subscribe. Please like my video if you did like it. And if you have any comments or questions, please put them below. I'll put my stats below as well. Thank you very much for your time, and have a wonderful week. Bye from Sydney.